shit, we live. Not that late, thankfully. 2 minutes late. Well, we just gonna say 2 minutes late.
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes. That's not bad.
Tardy. It's not bad. It's not.
Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this the playback.
Yes, you shout out to that.
Nobody's here just yet, but I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about like season 1 of the Come Up New York, which is what this video is about.
Mm-hmm. Iconic.
Yes.
My fault. Y'all probably watching this like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Like,
right?
my bad.
I'm gonna put a timestamp. Skip all this shit. Skip all this shit.
They're probably like, are y'all rolling? No, my bad. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so happy Turkey Day to everybody.
Happy Turkey Day.
Looking forward to spending time with my family.
Fuck Christopher Columbus, you know.
Yes. Fuck Christopher Columbus and anybody that believes that he discovered America. Not even gonna get into that because this is not what that review is about. Mm-hmm. This is not what this review is about. But like Damon said, yes, I'm not G status.
That was our last video.
That was our last video. Yes, that was the last video. Yes. So the Come Up, Gemini Filmz, New York, season 1, iconic, monumental. Like Damon said on the G status, our G status Wildest Moments review, that show kind of changed your life.
I would say so. It was. I mean, I got it. I feel like I started watching it at like not a bad time in my life, but like, you know how people go through things. Mm-hmm. So, and I just remember it being like super cold outside, so it's not like I could go anywhere. So I was like, let me just watch this show and see what this is about. And iconic ever since. Like,
yes, that's how I feel about the Come Up and Watch season 1 changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
So much mixy shit was going on around me, and I didn't know it was mixy until I watched the Come Up. So shout out to Gemini Filmz for that. Season 1, it's crazy because season 1 was, I feel like, completely different than what seasons 3 and 4.
It did have a different vibe.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like
basically Bad Boys Club.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I feel like the Come Up season 1 definitely had a Bad Boys Club vibe.
Yes, and there's no shade, but
yeah,
completely different vibe and energy. Than seasons 3.
It's crazy that I think that was like 5 years ago, but it feels like it was shot in the early 2000s for some reason. It's also like the way people were dressed.
Very true.
It was given like early 2000s, which is crazy because it's set in New York, which is like one of the fashion capitals.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
the Come Up motherfucking New York. Co-host, audience. Shout out to the playback. Everybody that's gonna watch this in the playback. Let us know down in the comments. The Come Up New York season 1 favorite cast member.
Ooh,
go.
Well, the girls know my favorite one, my favorite cast member.
Okay,
I put it on Instagram. But if you don't know, my favorite was Isis. Definitely.
Yes, rest in peace to the girl Isis.
Yes, rest in peace to the girl Isis, who you don't know, lost her life in a car accident a couple years ago. But yeah, my favorite cast member. She just seemed so chill and like down to earth. You know. Every time she said something, it was like every time she was on screen, she had something funny to say. Like it was very
kind of like the voice of reason.
Yeah, she was a vibe. She didn't take herself too seriously, and she was speaking some real shit. So.
And she had just got comfortable. We're gonna talk about that.
She just got comfortable. Telling us about the Brooklyn.
Yes. So my favorite.
Oh wait, I think we have a comment.
Yes.
What it is, hoes? What's up?
Yeah. Shout out to Pick and Selby's. Thank you for being here.
Right? What you cooking, Pick and Selby?
Let us know in the comments if anybody's doing any cooking.
Yes.
Because
I can't cook, so I'll be bringing alcohol to any function I go to.
Takeout.
Yes.
Or
leftovers.
True. Sometimes leftovers hit differently. Yes. Or even the first time. Yes. It's very true. So shout out to all my turkey people, Thanksgiving people. I'm so like excited for this holiday because it's the first time like our family has been together
in a minute.
Yeah. Fucking Miss Corona. You stupid bitch. Anyway,
This ain't about that stupid bitch Corona. The Come of New York.
New York, yes, the Come of New York season 1.
Wildest moment.
And
that's another thing about this show is that like I feel like the moments were like there's so many iconic moments.
Yes.
Like there's moments where I'm like, oh my god, remember that? Like that was wild.
Nova. My favorite.
Nova. But
toxic.
Very toxic.
Very
very
and scrappy.
Toxic. Very argue in public at the Dollar Tree.
Very not Stevie J Mimi. Scrappy and Shay Johnson.
I could see that.
A mess.
That. Oh my god.
A mess.
But yes, thank you for everybody that decided to come through. Hopefully y'all are spending this time well right before the holiday. But yeah,
let's keep this motherfucker moving.
Yes, let's get into the moments.
So
we decided to do like a kind of like a watch along. Hopefully this works. But yeah, let's just watch together and we'll give our commentary.
This is gonna be interesting.
Okay, so let me go to the first moment. Okay, do you kind of want to speak on this moment because this is your moment? But before we do that, let me just read this over. I'm bringing myself an empty stomach of positive reinforcement to Thanksgiving dinner. Not lifting the finger unless it's to drink smoke. Oh, okay, okay, you like that,
right? Because you get dragged in our family for that shit. You will get dragged, baby.
Listen, you better lift a chair. You better
right, right, the table.
Yeah.
Yes, my first moment for the Come Up, New York, season 1. Drum roll, please. Up down. This is about to get just a bit messy. Montel, aka Karma Banks, versus Ken. I'm sorry. Let me rewind it. Because I'm kind of just fast forward. My first moment was actually, are you Raekwon Smith? So what happened? What happened?
Oh my god! For those of you that don't know, Raekwon versus this was before Raekwon and Ken became best friends and then became
mother and daughter.
Yes,
mother and daughter.
Yes, and I love that for them. That's growth. That's conflict resolution right there.
Is it?
I would say so because they had beef and they talked it out, and then they took that awkward ass picture at that party in that abandoned school.
I wonder if they went to Michael Garrett Scott to resolve that conflict because that seems like a very Michael way of getting them to become
Michael from the Office.
Friendly, yes.
I would pay to see that. That was funny. But
yes, bear with us, please. We are really hoping that this clip works.
Yes. Really so I'm gonna play it. All right. Let's see. Let us know if y'all can hear it. Oh no, I can't see the chat though. We not being hacked. Oh, can it be heard? I don't think it can. Oh wait, why is it? Ooh, hold on. Our mic. Oh, is our mic on?
Yeah.
So that should be working. I wonder why it's not playing out loud. Oh, the speaker has to be something else. So sorry sorry I gotta watch this troubleshoot.
Y'all are kind of seeing in real time kind of what happens when we kind of like when we do a review with the edits and like using Zoom. This is kind of like a obstacles that we run into. So
Do you talk about this moment while I see it?
yes, Shaheem, aka Raekwon versus Ken.
Yes.
This is iconic to me just because Ken off rip was just like, bitch, what's up? And Shaheem just kind of backpedaled. It was like, I don't have an issue with you. And then they became mother-daughter.
Sure.
Again, audience, let me mother do mother-daughter franchise.
We already know mine.
Is it Timmy Lee and Darian?
I was definitely not.
Timmy Lee and Darian of the come of Atlanta season 1.
Definitely.
But okay, I would say the same. But fucking Ken and Shaheem.
Yes.
Kind of also Shaheem.
Shaheem was under. Well, I was under the influence, but he was definitely. He needed somebody to be there for him. He's kind of giving Sherrod like somebody that just needs to like, you know, and like kind of show him the ropes.
Them damn contacts.
He did. With the blonde hair though. I was kind of here for it. With the dye top, I was here for it.
I wasn't mad at the Kenneth confessional with these cornrows.
Once he had, but I swear we had every game right now. Thank you for
ooh, somebody said we're cutting out.
Are we now? Oh damn. Are we good now? I think it was because we tried to. Let's see. Hopefully we're better now.
Can you hear us now?
We should be good, I think. I definitely got to put a timestamp in this one. All this damn troubleshooting.
But
hopefully y'all can hear us now. I don't
really
think we're cutting out yet. But yeah, so we're just gonna talk about the moments, I guess. We kind of want to do like a reaction. That might have to be like a pre-recorded video. That way, like I can put the clips in. It won't be any trouble. But we gonna figure it out because I definitely want to watch it with people. Right, that would be a key. But
talk about these iconic ass moments.
But yes,
your number one moment.
Well, can we talk about your moment just for a little bit longer? Because I feel like I can give my opinions on this.
Yes.
But I thought it was a key just because it's interesting how different phrases mean different things in different places. Because the fact that they were saying back and forth, what happened? When I first watched it, I was like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? Like, what are they talking about? But now watching now, like, oh, it's like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Like, you know. So, I thought that was hilarious.
What happened?
I definitely think Raekwon backpedaled because it's funny because he was talking so much shit right before he came, and then Spanky was like, "Oh, Kenneth's coming." He was like, "Why would you invite him down?" It's like, "Well, should have been talking that shit." But yeah, it was kind of making Raekwon seem like a hater because it was like, I mean, if you don't like to make, why you commenting? Why you following? Like, you might as well just follow him. But
and they became Ken's daughter. So I wonder how like
bitch, you my son going sell the
I wonder what their off-camera conversations were given. Like, were there any like?
Thank you, picking Selby. for letting us know that.
Oh yes, thank you. I wonder what their off-camera conversations were giving. Like if they were having like passive-aggressive like moments where Ice Kim would kind of shade Raekwon for shading his makeup.
That's a good question. I don't think so, because I feel like Ken started taking up for Raekwon. Like he really cared about him. So I don't think it was a lot of shade.
Did Ken start taking up for Raekwon because he had to take up for Raekwon, Karma, or just because he wanted to issue with Karma? Let us know in the comments.
That could be true.
Because watching the back, I was like, Ken, you kind of doing a lot. Like
you are. To not have thrown hands at this point, you are doing a lot. I will say. Here for the talking, fighting, but yeah.
And the fits.
Yes.
And the fits.
But yes, this was a key. He did say his makeup was better. So maybe it's just an in-person thing, like versus photos.
Okay.
So maybe that's the tea. But
the Flash.
The Flash can be your worst enemy sometimes. So moving on. My moment, and let us know y'all moments. We're probably cutting out again. I just want to see what this moment is. But hold on.
Is that the Jack Squabble?
Oh no, it was the it was a love triangle.
Shaheem. Yeah. Not Shaheem, Raheem Spanky.
Yes, it was a love triangle. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But yes. So my moment was, I guess you could say it was a love triangle, side niggas link up situation in the beginning of the season.
Okay.
So apparently Deshaun now has transitioned into Deja. Mm-hmm. So Deja was messing with two people on the cast. I guess she was with Spanky. Uncle Spanky, who was a main cast member on the show. And then what was the other dude's name? The light skinned
Raheem,
dude?
I think.
Raheem?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then Raheem. And so I guess they met up just to like see if they were messing with the same person. And it turned out to be the case. How would you feel? Would you link up with the other, like, I guess your boyfriend's side to like get clarification on things, or what?
No.
And if you did, would you mace them?
No. First of all,
because I feel like I know a couple of bitches that would link up to just it is. But I'm not saying I would do it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the like other party. So no. But no, I would never meet up with the side. Like, me and you have nothing to discuss.
Right.
Like, well, I don't have anything to discuss with that person, but no. What about you?
I definitely would. I maybe cared about the situation, but I don't think I would care about it that much. Just from like hearing both of their sides. Well, old boy said he moved there to be in a relationship with him.
I also
or with her. So like I don't understand. I don't understand how like why would you move all the way to a different like
state
to be with somebody that you just met. Like
I did peep that, and I was like, damn, how long?
Maybe he just meant like he got family in New York, so he just stay in New York just to like hang out with.
That's still a big fucking jump.
That is.
This was somebody you met.
True.
Yeah, I'm like, how long have y'all been talking for you to? That's that lesbian shit. No shade. That's the L word. Let me say that's the L word shit. That's the L word shit. It's also that KGB shit. So, deep cut. My bad. But
shout out to the Americans on Hulu.
I did peep that.
But shout out to Derek. Derek said, Chance was my favorite on the show. Too bad he isn't returning. You know, I actually don't mind Chance. I feel like rewatching the show, I don't hate him, but I don't love him. Like, I'm like, when I first watched it, I feel like he annoyed me. Maybe because of his beef with Montel. But I think, like, he did have some, like, good moments. Like, he was a writer, and, like, he would talk about that. And stood up for his boo Mulan at the at the reunion, the Atlanta.
I forgot about that.
The Come Up Atlanta reunion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Pyro. So viciously attacked Dion.
Terrible.
Now I wonder that Milan and Chance situation, was that before or after Milan's little situation with Rock? And was that before or after Rock's situation with Spanky?
Ooh,
I let it come up.
This is giving
heaven
6 degrees of separation.
It's also kind of giving
Contagion.
Shady bitch. Bitch, fuck you. Okay, number 1. Number 2, no, it's giving the Nicole Kidman movie, Eyes Wide Shut.
Okay, I can see that.
Foolishness.
A Hot Boy tea. The original.
That's what it is.
Shout out to the Hot Boy.
It's the Hot Boy tea.
But yes, again, so sorry that we can't like share the clips with y'all. I just feel like people would get more if they saw the clips.
Yeah.
But we did put some clips on our IG, so feel free to IG in the banner down below. Yes. But yeah, catch some of the clips on our story of some of the funny moments that we watched or that we noticed rewatching.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a key just to see them like rehash, like I guess I was with them at this point. And like it was also kind of given a like, what you about to do after this type of tea?
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to those who know what I'm talking about, but definitely wanted to know the plans after the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Is given, well, there's only one way to get back at our at the dude that was playing both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So
deep cut. No, they could have went Diabolique and set his ass up and set her ass up and tried to murder her ass.
That's a little extreme.
It's a little extreme, but it's
I wouldn't even say that's illegal. That's like felony. Like that's. But anyway, but yeah, it was also that. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, if y'all link up and
all three
y'all can just do it
as consenting adults.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, this was such a strange place for them to meet up. It was like against the like gate in the middle of the night. Like it was very suspect.
One of them had just left the fuck house or was on their way to the fuck house.
Guess which one? But yeah, shout out to them. And shout out that moment. What about your what's your next moment?
I kind of spilled earlier, but my next moment is Ken versus Karma at the beach. First of all, the first time I watched this episode, I was like, no, y'all are not on the beach. Y'all literally arguing for 30 minutes. So rewatch. This is where I was like, I feel like Ken wanted a problem with Karma. Yeah, maybe just for the camera, or for the camera, or I don't know, just there to be type of issue. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna argue with somebody. First of all, I don't argue, but I'm not gonna argue with somebody for 30 minutes. Like at that point, we could just rumble.
I don't argue. I just hit that bitch with a bottle.
That's assault. And you saw what happened to the brat.
That's what.
Okay. And I'm wondering if her wife has to pay that woman restitution.
Probably.
Let's not get into that. That ain't none of our business. Probably. Anyway, but I was like, this is where I feel like I could see Ken kind of playing for the cameras.
Right.
Because you could have just, if you really had an issue, you could have just swung on them. If you're not gonna swing, then just walk away from the but it's just Ken going off. Him defending Shaheem like Shaheem isn't a grown ass man. Like,
well, you know he likes to fight little bitches.
We're gonna get to that. We are gonna get to that because when the Ken said that, I was like, it kind of do make sense. But this whole beach, pull out my notes because this was a goddamn mess. First of all, it was kind of giving
the beach was dark as hell.
It was dark as fuck.
I said, you're
not gonna catch Coney Island.
I don't think so. I think Coney Island was a lot brighter.
I hope they were on Coney Island.
It was just giving a random.
But you know, they know them streets better than I do.
Yes.
But Ken said Montel likes to fight. Smart little bitch that's kind of reminded me of Camila and Jada at the BGC tour reunion. Suck a bitch that want to fight.
Yes, fight a bitch that want.
That's what it was.
Hey, shit, bro. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody that's here, everybody that's in the comments. Prior to Montel even arriving to the beach, Nova, Ken, and Raekwon were in that tent smoking like some damn Boy Scouts. Like, if y'all get out this goddamn tent,
They were smoking that damn 10 out. I kind of wouldn't mind doing that.
Not
the bots.
Thank God it's baby.
I'm screaming because I'm like, who? you know what? Never mind. This beach beat.
Yeah, this beach blowout.
Yeah, they argued for a really long time.
I was waiting to see.
I've never seen somebody argue for so long and not fight. But yeah, it was a key though.
It was also Montel playing for the being dramatic. Montel needs an Academy Award for season 1.
He does.
He needs some type of award because I'm here. You know what it reminds me of? Me and these goddamn references. Me and these fucking references. I don't care, Rima. I'm here by myself. Like Montel, just walk this hoe.
I'm not about to fight because I'm by myself. You're just trying to jump me. I'm like, oh my god.
Just walk away, myself.
Why would you show up to any gathering with a bunch of bitches you don't like by yourself? That is rule number 1 of beefing with somebody. Like, come on.
And now I kind of see why Ken was going in on him because I think Ken kept saying, "I want us to see you when the camera was around because you do stuff for the camera."
I could see that.
Why do you keep coming around these people you know they don't like? Didn't somebody else do that? I feel like somebody else was on the show kept coming around and they noticed like somebody didn't like them. Like, I don't know. That's the issue.
That's probably a lot of shows, to be honest.
I'm thinking basketball wise.
Wise, it could be that. But yeah, that shit was crazy because I'm just like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna jump you. It was given one-on-one type of tea. Like, I don't think they were gonna try to jump him. Did you think they was gonna try to jump him? Let us know in the comments if y'all thought that he was gonna jump him, because I didn't think that was gonna happen. I also thought Raekwon was hilarious in the background.
Shout out to Gemini Filmz.
Hey Gemini, thank you for being here. Yes.
Excuse me. Yes, thank you.
The creator in the building.
Yes.
Well, this is gonna hit a whole different way now. Going over these damn moments, but yes. I just thought that the whole argument was hilarious, especially Ken's accent.
His thick ass New York accent.
He was like, all the shit I can say about you. And then he was like, speak your facts.
Speak your facts.
I said, okay, I've been saying that shit all day. Speak your facts. Like,
it was also Ken in that dance. You know I love a bitch in a 2-piece. Yeah. Especially if they about to rumble.
I swear I saw that 2-piece at Route 21.
Like, I should know how I love when that bitch is about to rumble. And in a 2-piece.
Yes.
But
2-piece.
That Gemini Filmz, how long that can you remember how long that argument between Ken and Montel on the beach lasted?
Yes.
Because I know you had to edit it down. And with editing, it was long.
At least you didn't pull a Zeus Network. No shade. Because you know they seem to be like extra long. And it be spanning different like episodes. But yeah, it was a key. And then Raekwon in the background is so angry that he can't even speak. I'm like, why don't you calm down and then get your thoughts together and then speak? He's like, I don't know you, bitch. I'm like, just take a breath and relax, because the words are not coming out. I need you to like. Oh shit. He said, haha, I'm thinking maybe it was 2 hours. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's a whole lot of louder.
Yeah, you a trooper, because I would have been like, what's the resolve?
Right?
Like, what's going on? How is this gonna end? Because baby,
I was not saying that shit the other morning. on my way to work, like, what the fuck is the resolve today? Right now, like, they had Jeremy Copeland pissed off, baby.
What is the resolve? But yes,
not on the beach arguing for 2 hours though.
That was the key.
Thank goodness the cops weren't called.
Yes, thank goodness the cops weren't called. And then Ice's high ass showing up. Like, but I'm glad she showed up, because it definitely gave insight into the situation. So for those that didn't know, and this is how I saw it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But apparently, Nova went to Montel and told him, like, okay, like, it's dry tail, like, let's basically like start some drama. Yeah. So I guess Nova put out there's stuff like, oh, like I'm talking shit about the people on the show, and then yes, Montel did it too, but then he didn't just do it to Nova and the people he knew. He did it to like Ken and like Shaheem,
Mm-hmm.
and so because they didn't know him, they like took offense to it, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it. So I was just kind of like, Montel, like if you don't know these people, how do they know that you playing? Like they don't know that you playing. They to them, for all they know, you're a bitch that they don't like or don't know, talking shit about them. So it's like, why would you do that? And then why would you do that just because Nova told you to?
Exactly. That was my point. That's exactly. I was about to say the same thing. Like he was like, "Oh, but you told me." You could have been like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, Montel's one of the people that likes to throw stones and have his hand.
Definitely.
He's like,
unfortunately.
But I was gonna say something else about that goddamn situation. I can't remember what it was. I wonder what they. Nova and Karma was getting popping though. 4 years.
4 years. That's a long time.
Cheating. I wonder when did Nova start cheating on Montel?
Probably before they even started dating, honestly.
Peter, Tara, and Amina. Well, actually, it's Peter and Tara because Peter met Tara when he was in a relationship.
True.
Montel met Nova when he was in a relationship, cheated on him, and they ended up in a relationship. And what Monique tell Tara, how you get him is how you lose him?
A whole mess. Who is who in this situation?
Good question.
I feel like Tara is definitely Nova. Or no, Tara is
Montel,
yes.
Montel wants to be Tara, and he's just missing the mark. Like the whole victim and the drama, and I don't know why he don't like me. Can we just go to the next thing? So I'm sorry, not to derail, but we're on the topic of fucking Montel. So my next moment would be Montel opening up to Precious. Shout out to Precious. He was shout out to the girl Precious, but Montel opening up to Precious about his relationship with Nova. Mm-hmm. So Montel kept saying, "Oh, I was with Nova for 4 years. You don't understand what we've been through." But like fucking 4 episodes ago, you were just threatening to violate this man. Literally, like, I'm gonna get somebody to violate you if you talk about me on Facebook again. So I'm like,
Montel don't know what the fuck
exactly
is going on in that brain of his. Like, so, it's very.
I'm like, when did the conversation with Precious happen, and then when did the argument with Nova happen?
Yes,
because you giving two totally different.
You know that person in your life. They could be a co-worker. And let us know in the comments if you know a person like this. But they could be a coworker, a friend, a family member, a neighbor. Mm-hmm. But it's every time you talk to them, they got some shit. Like some shit is happening in their life. They beefing with somebody. I didn't did them wrong. I feel like that's Montel. And that's no shade to Montel, but I just feel like he just gives like perpetual victim. Kind of like what you were saying. Like, yes, I'm always the victim. It's always my fault. But then you listen to them talk about the situation, and you're kind of like, why am I kind of siding with the ops? And not only that, but you telling me this from your perspective, right? And I know you wrong. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It was just draining. The whole situation was draining. I'm just like, you're young. You'll find somebody else. I don't know why. Like, you can't just let this go.
Another thing for me was like, he kept pressing, or Montel kept pressing, like Nova, at least for the first 2 episodes. Anytime he saw Nova, he was literally trying to fight Nova, or had an argument. But with Ken, it was like this whole different energy. Like, I don't understand why you don't want to fight me, or I don't understand why you want to fight me. But you pressing Nova. Like, I need the same energy for both people. Like, you can't you can't be a choosy hoe.
Don't be a choosy hoe.
Okay.
Words from a bitch we don't like. Don't be a choosy hoe. And sorry for anybody that does not like. Well, I mean, at this point, y'all know we have sailor mouths at this point. So, but yeah,
it was also. I'm sorry to cut you off, Ian, but it was also Montel, the crocodile tears, and him fleeing from the camera and distress, like he was really upset about this relationship, like this whole relationship with Nova. And again, I'm saying literally 3 episodes ago, you were just saying you were gonna get this violated.
Yes.
Trying to choke him up in that chicken joint. Like, come on,
I'm surprised the
Martell.
owner is like, hey, y'all gotta go.
Right?
Y'all gotta outside with that shit. Outside.
Maybe that was like the first time they like got some drama in a restaurant. They was like, let's witness this shit.
Okay.
Let's
Like,
keep this shit. But
yeah, that domestic violence, it was a lot going on.
It was.
And yeah, I'm like, I don't know why Montel is getting so buck with Nova when it's like you used to date this person, like you used to have intimate feelings with this person. Like, why are you so quick to fight them but not Ken or
exactly? And like I said, I'm not violent or don't pop a bitch if they deserve to be popped, but don't be choosy.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Very true, but like, don't be like antagonizing Nova, and then he set Nova up. He can deny that shit all he wants to. Oh, I think that was your mom. I'm sorry, let's talk about that. But also, shout out to Precious. I think I said that a few minutes ago. Shout out to Precious. Yes. I did want to note, I think she's the only person in the history of the franchise show, like, to not get into like an argument or an altercation with like another cast member. Yes, she really came on the show.
We can take this time to stand for this.
Yes, especially when she was at that ball with the girl MC Deb.
Yes, definitely. It was giving a mother-daughter tea.
See, it's gonna give us a mother-daughter. Hey, daughter.
Hey, daughter. I always know where I'm at. Like, shout out to Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
but yes, I love her. She just has such a good personality, very chill, gives good advice when she was talking about Montel.
Yes,
very like advice. Things that I would say. I agree with what she was saying, and like she wasn't coming at him in like a harsh way. She came from like a, I know where you are. I know where you are right now. I've been through that, and I want to help you to that space. So
it was. I feel like it was actual like constructive criticism, right? And she didn't like turn down or try to make him feel like, I guess, stupid, or I guess stupid for like his decision to his feelings about Nova. So shout out to Precious. Keep doing you, Precious. We stand you. Yes. I want to see Precious on. I want to see her in the come up. The come up is kind of just a little too right. Love the come up, just a little too ratchet for her.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like she could be on the come up. But I think she's like traveling like all the time. Like I think because I see her like because I watch like the voguing like videos, and I always I've seen her like in the videos like commentating. So I know she's still traveling. So
hey, shout out to that.
Yeah, she's a worldly traveler. Paris truly is burning.
I'm here for that.
Oh my god,
I'm here for that.
But yes, was that my moment or was that your moment? Oh, that was your moment. Okay. Hey, sorry, I gotta look at mine.
Oh, you good? Shout out to you.
We're kind of. Oh shit, we breaking up. I'm having terrible memory. This moment. Okay, so my moment. My moment is when the group got dressed and they finest outfits and beat their faces and went to that party in that school. I said, what is this, honey? Is this a hall? Is this a community center? I don't know what it was. It was given abandoned. No shade.
It was.
It was given that, yes, it was abandoned. They about to tear it down in a couple weeks. And they was like, let's just throw a party in here. But yes, they all decided to go. This is when we found out that Raekwon and Kim made up, and they took that awkward ass picture. They was like 3 feet apart, like posing for that photo. They were the originators of social distancing, definitely, because they was like one was right here, the other one was right here. But yes, this is when they made up. Definitely was just twerking the house down, I guess you could say.
That little ass as Nova said.
Yes. And then after that, I guess somebody lost their phone, so then the party ended. And then I guess after that, they is that when I guess they got into it because some stray boy said something slick about somebody, and then they got into a fight.
Mm-hmm. Brawl.
A brawl. And Ken will get popping. So, I guess they fought, like the stray boy and Ken, and then like the friend, or no, the stray boy sister jumped in, and I just hit with a pair of brass knuckles. That's
pretty. That's extreme.
Have you ever seen a pair of brass knuckles like in person?
I haven't.
I haven't either. I don't know anybody that just carries them. It's just a pair of brass knuckles. It is very like 80s, like before. Very
80s.
80s.
I know bitches heavy as hell.
Yes, but yeah, they fought, and then if you follow us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram. I posted the clip of Ken, like, so I feel something leaking because I'm going crazy, and I feel something leaking down my head. I'm like, is that sweat? Is that is that water? What is that? Is that blood? It's like, bitch, that's blood. I said, my goodness. Bitch, that's blood. I said, not start leaking. Child. Yes. But yeah, somebody busted, I guess with those brass knuckles, old boy's sister busted his head wide open. Terrible. But yeah, that part was crazy. And then Raekwon talk about some I'm so scared. I don't know what's going on. There's so much blood. I'm just like, oh my God, is she gonna lose her head? I'm like, Raekwon. Like,
is she gonna lose her head?
Like,
now if her kappa was detated, then
that would be one hell of a punch. That would be one. That would be one hell of a punch. I'm not even gonna lie.
My goodness, yes. If her kappa was detated, then yeah, I'll be worried. Her head is gone. She's lost her head. But
yes,
Shaheem was funny.
He is hilarious. But you could tell that's when they made him, because he cared about what was going on. His mother, his gay mother.
Anybody that has, I guess, the drop on Ken and Ron's mother daughter, are they still mother and daughter in this present day?
Yes, let us know. Gemini Filmz, if you're still here, let us know how you if you have an update. Or
does Shaheem, does he go by Shaheem now, or is it Raekwon? Because Montel kept saying Shaheem, and he was like Raekwon.
It's Raekwon.
It's Raekwon.
Well, that's a part of the thing. You get renamed when you join a house. Allegedly.
Okay.
So
Pose. Okay, right. We're about to Pose.
Apparently.
Well, I thought it was just a last name.
Or that could be like a new name, like a first name too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's here watching. Good Wednesday. Hopefully y'all are preparing something really nice or waiting for something real nice to get prepared.
Yes. What are you whores cooking for Turkey Day? That's what we should have asked y'all like 44 minutes ago. Yes. Actually, not 44 minutes ago, but that's what we should have asked y'all earlier in the live. What are y'all cooking for Turkey Day?
You called them whores. Whores. But yes. What was your next moment?
Oh, my final moment. Ken versus Karma and his homegirl, Miss Pac, from Queen of the Ring. MC female battle rapper. Well, she's not really Miss Pac, but she looks like a battle rapper, Miss Pac. Anyway, Ken versus Montel at Pride. This is where I was like, y'all really doing the most. Like in public, you had the people running past the camera. You had the Asian gays, or the Asian gays running past the camera because they want to be a part of it. The white gays is on the side, like, look at this foolishness. The old people was in the.
I'm mad I can't even turn the camera off because we both want to.
It is, baby.
You said you had the Asian gays.
Listen, it was not trying to be a part of that nonsense. Like,
this whole thing was hilarious because one, let's talk about Ken's fit. Let's talk about Ken's fit.
This fit.
The high pony with the
choker.
With the choker.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dress,
Mm-hmm.
the black dress. I was here for it.
I was here for it as well.
I was here for it.
This was the moment where I realized I needed a link up with Ken and Miss Tiffany Woods.
I do need a link up.
I would need that.
I do need a link up. I think he needs to be in some 6-inch heels though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Tiffany Woods.
That. No.
Ken.
Yeah.
So say you know what happened when he
tried to both in the side. Oh my god!
Shout out to that whisper. I'm sorry.
Iconic. Wait for that. That moment's coming as well. But yeah. So yes, the fit was fitting, and then just the argument. I don't know what old girl's problem was. I guess maybe she was tired of Montel getting picked on, but like obviously from like our point of view, like. He kind of started a lot of this drama on his own. So, but baby girl was tweaking. Like she was mad as fuck for like no reason. And so Shaheem had me screaming when he was like, I'm standing and I'm like, who that bitch in the corner tweaking out? Who that bitch in the corner tweaking?
My goodness. And you know when people say tweaking, you know what I think? No shade.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
But but yes. That whole moment had me screaming. And then them running into each other again.
A few blocks from each other again, yes.
Like
I'm like, y'all set that shit up.
Right? Why do I feel like shout out to Karan, but why do I feel like Karan was like, just come over here? Yeah, you can look that way, and then they just medicate.
Yeah, the camera's on the radio like, turn right, motherfucker. Turn right.
Black old boy from Don't Be a Minute to Get
her. Sit with the finger waves and a toothpick in his mouth. Yes.
Oh my god. Yes. Shout out to.
But also shout out to the lady that was trying to speak some sense into
yes, the couples that came
yes
and
like,
shared the positive. It was like been there done. And now I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm enjoying my life, and you know
I'm gonna protect you.
Yes,
because you my you my daughter.
You my daughter. Come on, grandma.
Oh shit,
baby, mother.
I'm here for it.
I wish I had a gay mother. I'm not even gonna lie.
And well, you know, when I was watching my G status moments, Miss Tyra Ford came up. Shout out to Miss Tyra Ford. My gay mother. Well,
although if I turn out like a king, I don't know. I don't know about that. If I turn out like a king,
it's true. But yeah, shout out to the couple that was trying to speak some sense into Ken them on the street. Like, there's cops here, it's not worth it. You don't go to jail, and that's on your record. Yeah. So just relax, have fun, it's pride, but. Not them arguing again and Ken trying to rumble in that damn one piece with the hype pony. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
You're too pretty.
You say you're too pretty for all that. But yes, that was a key. And then Montel, I guess, thinking that Ken was trying to fight the friend, but he was really trying to fight Montel, and and then the cops watching from across the street, and then like. lazily trying to break up the fight. Right. I mean, I'm glad they didn't use excessive force, but the fact that they that they took forever to break that damn fight up was hilarious to me.
NYPD don't really give a fuck.
They probably don't. They probably like the girls are girling, and we just gonna let them. We just gonna let them do them.
Well, you know what they should have said.
What?
We don't have time for that. Faggot shit. Shit. Oh shit. No.
Right.
Because I'm in it.
Okay. For that faggot shit. Yes, I do.
Actually, I do. You know what? I'm a little crossfaded. And tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Baby.
Shout out to that. But yes. I don't know why I'm forgetting my moments.
I was gonna blame it on Siri, but this ain't even Apple.
It might be the Tito's. Instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. It was
Okay.
I'm sorry, Pride Rumble. So sorry about that.
But yes. Yes. Tiff Wood. You know we here for Tiff Wood.
Yes. Here for the girl Tiff Wood.
Yes.
What's she doing on Facebook?
Right? What do they be doing on Facebook? That's what I want to know. But yeah, I think those were all of our moments. Definitely an iconic season.
Mm-hmm.
The season that started the Come Up series. That's crazy.
With a very interesting cast.
But yes, we're definitely excited to like do more of these. We might switch up the format, maybe do a recorded version of this.
Because we had this all planned out and
in the foolery.
The fuckery.
The foolery out, Xbox route, just a lot going on.
Oh my goodness.
So,
but yes, we'll probably do like an edited review, like a recorded. Yes. That way with all of this, well, I guess you guys, like I said earlier, you guys got like a first hand of what goes on behind the scenes of Ken Carey, where the stuff that we edit out. Shout out to the girl Blue Devil Day.
Yes, thanks for making it Blue Devil Day. Yes.
Oh, but
yes, definitely can catch the playback. I'm definitely gonna try to put a timestamp so that it's not like you watch a bunch of nonsense before you get to the moments. But thanks for everybody that came through. Thank you, Gemini Filmz, for showing up and even promoting this live. And yeah, we can't wait to do more. And
also, yes, be on the lookout for the Come Up season 4 from Gemini Filmz.
Yes,
I believe November 30th, which is next fucking week. Mm-hmm. Also be on the lookout for a review from us.
Yes.
So definitely be edited that you guys again here and enjoy your I was going to say enjoy your Thursday. You been cooking? Man, what you cooking?
Cooking.
Because I want to play.
Asking. Yes.
What you been cooking? Because baby.
Yes, we definitely want to know because I can't cook.
I can't either. Well, I can cook a Thanksgiving dinner. Like,
yeah, I definitely can't cook that. So yes, definitely let us know. I'm sure it's smelling good.
Right.
But yeah, thank you for everybody that stopped by. Definitely follow us on Instagram. Mm-hmm. You can see some of these moments actually play out because we put them on our story. Again, shout out to Gemini Filmz and shout out to all the other shows that are coming out that we plan to review.
Yes.
The Shit We Do for Love. Mm-hmm. That's coming out soon. Plan to do that. The Come Up, of course.
Yes.
And I think G Status might be coming out as well. Mm-hmm. So, look forward to those. Also, catch our G Status top moments as well. We did a lot for that. So shout out to that. yeah, we just trying to push out content. Let us know what you think of it. Let us know what you like and what you don't like. And yeah. Oh, Cocoa Butter Barbie is here. Yes. Formerly I am D Live. Yes.
Thank you for
Happy
being
holidays.
here.
Thank you for being here. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Ribs,
Yes.
potato. Yes.
Ribs, potato salad, dressing, a ham, turnip greens. Come get it.
On
You
my
know
way.
what? You don't have to tell me
Baby,
twice.
listen.
I catch flights. I catch flights to get plates.
Listen, don't have to tell me
Don't
twice,
have to tell us twice.
okay?
Yes, definitely. That sounds amazing. Pick and Sobe with. Will you review Styles Behind? Oh yes, that's the other show. I knew there was another show in my mind that
Yes,
I forgot about.
definitely.
Yes, we will be reviewing that, and you know, hopefully we have some guests coming through. Ooh, this Tito's is getting to me, but hopefully we have some guests come through as well, some special guests. But yeah, so hopefully that all works out. But we will definitely be doing Styles by Howard.
Yes.
I can't wait to see all the looks.
Right.
Because you know I've been becoming a fashion girl myself.
Yes.
So hopefully, yeah, I definitely want to get into all the looks that he's gonna show.
I'm here for
so but if you definitely don't be afraid to catch the playback. Like we said, we're gonna work on the format. Sorry for this technical difficulties, but yeah, this has been Key and Carry, where we key
and we carry,
and we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.